Hey, what's up? So this is an interesting one. I played this on PS2 back in the day, but generally with emulation, GameCube works better. It's probably a better version of the game. Came out a little later than the PS2 version. From what I can tell, it is a slightly better version. I can't remember how. I mean, I couldn't remember how stripped down this game was. I was surprised when I went back and played it, how how really chopped down it is as a game. Like it's really there's there's very little to it, but it is what's there is good. It's one of those like quality over quantity kind of things. It was almost like a tech demo from some little tiny company, and Acclaim published it though. They published the first two, which is why those are on GameCube, but not after that. Well, whoever published it after that, Electronic Arts or something, wasn't supporting GameCube. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, we'll just jump right into a championship. I don't see why not. With the easiest class of car, right? Two medium classes, two hard classes, but only one easy. All right. Journeyman Grand Prix. Okay. You have to get at least third. Doesn't seem too bad, but I remember this game being hella frustrating on PS2, so maybe I'll be real pissed off playing it again. We'll see. Sometimes it's fun to just get back to the basics and see where a series came from. Also, Burnout should still be around, but EA, in their infinite stupidity, decided that um, Need for Speed was the series we needed to keep. Need for Speed is not even a coherent series at all. It doesn't even the games don't even have anything in common with each other. They ditched the really good game series they had with Burnout to keep that crap. So whatever. And not that I hate all Need for Speed games. That's the thing about them. You never know what you're gonna get with a damn Need for Speed game. Some of them are awesome. Ah, shit. There's the spectacular wrecks that the game's known for. I was able to maintain second by causing third place to also wreck. It takes forever to build up nitrous in this game. Even with insanely dangerous driving, it takes a very long time to do this. There we go. I didn't earn a burnout because I did accidentally let up there as I hit the wall. Well, not accidentally, I had to recover. Thought I could get over there, didn't see the barrier. Anyway, as a tech demo, this was highly successful because renderware went on to be used in everything. Like Tony Hawk and like GTA. All the GTA games ran on renderware until 4 when they switched to their own Rage engine. shit. There's some like a little bit of soft body physics destruction on these, but they're not. The sequel's gone much crazier with it. And that did earn a burnout. It's interesting, you can't automatically use a burnout again and get multiple burnouts or anything like in Burnout Paradise. I'm sure they started way before Burnout Paradise on that, but you know what I'm saying. Since you can't use your nitrous unless it's completely full in this game, it restricts you from... It's just to get you ahead towards getting the next nitrous because it's such a chore in this game. That's what's really going on there. Fuck. Way to bring us both down, dipshit. These laps are huge. This is an interesting racing game because of how realistic it is in terms of if you hit something, you wrecked your car. Like, you really wrecked it. You didn't just sort of scrape something. They don't really tolerate that in this game. There's no sort of scraping something. You just sort of wreck hilariously if you touch anything. What an odd, and it doesn't even really have like a proper start-stop line to the loop. Yeah, this game definitely feels like a partially finished tech demo or an arcade game of some sort. This is not to say it's bad in any way. It's just the sequels build on it so much. I guess is what I'm really trying to say. Also, even though it says 16:9 and it's stretched to 16:9, the actual like amount of screen space it uses is 16:10. This seems common in games of this era, but I don't know why. Yeah, well, those are great particle effects and shit for a 7th gen racing game also. Running at 60 frames a second. Oh no! If anything, this feels like it's created to educate people on the dangers of street racing. Don't do this, guys. This is what'll happen to you. You don't get to respawn in second place in real life. I hear him crashing behind me. That's hilarious. Shit. There goes up all that meter I built. All down the drain because I never cached it. You dickhead. You dickhead. You ruined it for everybody. You let that guy go ahead now. Both of them. You fucking shithead. I mean, if somehow Burnout was less commercially viable than Need for Speed, then that just proves that our video game culture has failed on every level. That's my feelings about it. I tried to use all of it, but I couldn't. shit. Watch him just instantly catch up, even though I blew him away with... Yeah, of course. Of course. Why not? God damn it. Now I'm in third. What a bunch of bullshit. God damn it. Why are you just sitting there, you fucking dickhead? You fucking dickhead. Why are you just sitting there? I can't believe that wasn't a huge dramatic wreck. I will say sometimes the NPCs make some slight effort to get out of your way, instead of dive bombing directly into your way, GTA style. I gotta appreciate that. Looks like it's gonna be a third on this one. Too many shitty things happen at once. I realize I'm not burning nitrous by staying on the right side of the road, but it has kept me out of trouble. I've been making good time. Insanity. time to move the laundry. Do that after this race, of course. God damn it! Those are so perfectly timed to fuck everything up, aren't they? Assholes. I'll make it out of here alive. I'm gonna burn out like no one's ever seen. I'll burn out now. I will not make it out of here alive. Also. Yeah, boy. I've got the cojones to do this again. Fuck. Expected outcome. Come on. They'll put you back on the right side of the road because they know you're fucked. God damn it, what the fuck? That's bullshit. Come on, let me go. Now I'm in third. God damn it. Always at the very end, isn't it? Always at the very end. God damn it! There's always a car right fucking there. Right where I need to go. They got them right in place. I guess I'm gonna lose this one. Fuck. Because they're lining them up for me. They're putting them right where I'm going. Yeah, fuck you, game. God damn it. What a bunch of bullshit. I drove great that time. And they put fucking... They just put NPCs exactly where I needed to turn. Every time. Oh, I had an escape. I had an out and I missed it. I don't know if you guys saw that little beautiful bit of exit there that I missed. Nice. I'm not gonna put myself through hell to try and get that last bit of nitrous. I'll get it like 5% of the way into it, then be stuck for a long, long ride through a dangerous, dangerous place. I can just snag it like somewhere else. Or not, I can just wreck and lose it all. That's the other option. Make it a double. Let's double down on that wreck. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Why be in first when you could be in fourth? Now all of my fucking effort at getting nitro is just gone. Aggressive NPC there. Sloppy. Oh, I crushed the hell out of my car that time. I really got it good. Indecision's a killer. Indecision will literally get you killed with that speed. Confused. Confused about the turn. Missed the turn. Yay. Yeah, eat shit, loser. Fucking dickhead! fucking cunt. What? Why? 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 Yeah, I guess we're all gonna wreck now. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for your pile up bullshit. Do I get to be first at least? Yes. Hey. That's the kind of thing that makes it feel like whoever wins is just totally random. It's too dark in here. Hang on just a second. Ah. Yeah. I was not the worst driver. I unlocked the Big Run Grand Prix. Big Run Grand Prix. Hang on just a second. Alright, here we go. With the Big Run Grand Prix. I don't know if this is a new route or not. I think it probably is. And the bits of track are huge and detailed. That's like one of the best things this thing has going. I wish the widescreen was done a little better. I mean, the field of view is great. It's actually worth using widescreen on this. But the HUD elements are not scaled. So they all end up... An instant wreck, huh? This looks like it's going to be awful. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells when I'm playing this game. Like I can't just cut loose, you know? Because even scraping something is fail, so you can't just cut loose. You're really, this is a very high precision, careful driving fucking nightmare where you are constantly beset with obstacles like this. It's interesting though, it's very different than other arcade racers. Both before and after, really. Losing like all your nitrous every single time you wreck and only ever being able to use it when it's full makes it to where I just don't really want to even like give it much consideration. Like, why am I driving dangerously, which is something you can very much do in this game? Why do that? You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna get to use it anyway. Yeah. You gotta do pretty bad to come in fourth. Like, that's the thing that makes this game seem a lot easier than what it is. I mean, I'm doing pretty bad. I might come in fourth. It's looking like a very realistic. I'm about one wreck away from that happening, in fact. There we go. Back in second again now. Just in time. He got caught up in the traffic at the very end. That's funny. That's how this started. What a bunch of bullshit. Oh, you gotta get at least second. Okay, Twilight Harbor. I feel like this is new. We haven't done like a night map or anything, right? Something went very askew there. and there. I mean, I don't even understand. Like, what are you trying to tell me is even happening? Thanks for dragging me into that, buddy. What the? That guy was cutting lanes and stuff to come after me, wasn't he? That was like some GTA shit. I'm gonna fucking hunt you down and kill you no matter what. I think I'm nailing this one, maybe. I hope I don't fuck it up at the last second. This has been the way. That's going real messy. Hopefully I can keep it together. God, that's really messy. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. Yeah, first place. Hell yeah. Gridlock USA. This sounds exciting. I guess expect some traffic. Maybe. Ah, there's no getting through that. Okay, maybe I went a little too crazy there. Maybe. Fucker! Fucking dildo. Ah, damn it, it's just an impenetrable wall of fucking taxi cabs every fucking time I reach the corner. Every time. Fucking piece of shit. Get out. Oh, man. Every time. Wild stuff. Doing what I gotta do. GameCube's anti-aliasing gives everything a very soft, almost hazy looking picture, I think. Still looks better than the PS2 by a lot. PS2 would have like forced interlacing and all this stuff that would have to be de-interlaced out, giving an even softer, yet also jaggier looking image. It would just be dirty looking by comparison. Oh, you have to get first. Well, isn't that exciting? That's probably not going to happen. Same start that I got last time. Good stuff. Fuck you. Oh, look at that, a big pile of taxicabs in the corner. I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed they'd screw me into fourth place with a giant pile of taxicabs in the corner, like they always do. This is too good to be true. Yep, sure the fuck is. Sure is. Never getting that back. I mean, if the RNG just wants to completely run you over, it does. If it just wants to put like all the trucks and all the buses and like create barriers that are not passable, and that just sometimes happens. It just does that to you sometimes. It doesn't feel like I have much control over that, which isn't very cool, and I don't like it. Like, most of that wasn't my fault. It was just, there's a bus there, there's a truck there, there's a row of cabs there. There's just nothing I could do, because it's the only way I could go to be competitive against my opponents. So literally on the last one, I just would have had to have stopped in the intersection and waited for the car to pass or something. I think that's about my only option. As always, let's get a start on that. Get going on hitting some taxi cabs on the corner every goddamn time. Yay. Can't do takedowns in this game at all. Every burnout's going to result in some spectacular wreck. That's pretty much the law. Mm-hmm. I let it go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I should have just not fucking used the nitro, huh? Should have just kept driving. Why even use nitro? Why even have nitro? What's the point of nitro? Nitro's there to make me lose? Alright, well, weird circumstances and I win anyway. So there we go. One of the guys wrecked and the other guy just decided to just stop his car. I don't really know what compelled him to do that at all. Maybe something involving the other wreck. Maybe he was even wrecked and just didn't look like it. I don't know. Euro Marathon. Okay. Savage Streets, Twilight, and USA. Alright. Got some stuff to do here. Only one race, but it requires first place, huh? And it's a marathon. I wonder what they mean by that. I wonder how many laps they're really talking here. One asshole got to break out of all that. This is some wild ass track here. I gotta learn a lot about this one. I wonder where that first place guy even is. On an added note, have you noticed how smooth I've gotten my GameCube emulation? I mean, this is pretty perfect now. The secret is to turn on those precast shaders. If you do that, I mean, you're in business, man. Everything runs great. don't turn those on, everything runs like ass. I mean, I don't know if that's true on every setup, but it's definitely what made a huge, huge difference in mine. Are you fucking kidding me? As soon as I hit the button, the bus from they just teleport in a fucking bus from the middle of nowhere to like make sure I don't get to use it. And fuck you, game. This game is ridiculous, by the way. This is like ridiculous arcade bullshit. This is like what Cat Ash was putting me through earlier or whatever. It's a fucking joke. It's a fun game, but man, they never do anything in your favor, like ever, like even remotely. And like every little thing is a bunch of like they spawn everything in the worst possible way to make it a nightmare constantly. And I think that's how the entire series is too. I'm not very good at these games, but I do love them. They're very fun. Like there, for example, I don't even know what happened to me. No clue. Just driving along and suddenly I'm upside down. No idea. That's the other thing. If the computer wrecks behind you, it's awesome. If the computer wrecks in front of you, you also had a wreck. You may or may not come out of it better than they did. But if you're not in second place, or if you're in third or not in first place, I'm saying, yeah, you're gonna probably not gain anything out of it. Let's see, will I still be in second or will I be in fourth? Who knows? Fuck. They spawn me with a truck in my face. I mean, how am I supposed to even... I wonder if the spawning is as frustrating in the other games. I think it is. It hasn't been that long since I played Burnout Dominator, and I did way worse at it at that game than I'm doing here. Despite it being easier in some ways, I think. And there's really not much point to continuing when you haven't even been anywhere close to first place, which is required to win. I realize a bunch of weird stuff could happen, but if you can't see the first place guy, then I don't see what weird stuff could happen that would make a difference. This is what happened last time. Second place kept sabotaging me and making me wreck over and over and over again, while first place just quietly disappeared into the distance. Thread that needle. It cannot be threaded. Beautiful. Beautiful. Special for me. Special delivery just for me. Just waiting in the wings to jump out and take me down. Nobody else, just me. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Again, the second place guy just busting his balls to make sure that the first place guy can get away scot-free without us being around him. They're only competitive like that when it's not me who's in first place. Yeah, I don't think even if I did this a million times, I'd be able to win. I'm just being square. I really don't. I'll keep giving it a shot for a little while. It's fun, but it's not something I can beat. I'm never gonna get first on it, so I guess this is where the game ends for me. I don't know. On the third championship out of like 7. That's a bummer. I won't be able to unlock the majority of the game's content, but I think it's just difficulty leveled too hard for me. I can't even fucking come close to catching up with the first place guy on this track. Like, I was doing well on the first lap through last time, but it got bad. It got real bad after the second one. They don't go so hard at first, and then it gets crazy. Then the second place guy just decides to start beating the shit out of me and letting some other guy go. And he drives completely flawlessly. Just a perfect fucking absolute ideal of driving perfection, and gets away a million miles where you can't even see him. I feel like they only have accidents and stuff when you can see them. Once they get away from where they're visible, they are smooth sailing in a way that makes it super duper hard to catch up, because they're no longer dealing with the traffic. They're dealing with the magic being placed ahead at a solid clip. There's only so much I can do about being driven into fucking traffic, being physically pushed by the computer into the NPC traffic. Very uncool game. Very uncool. Deeply lame. Just not realizing what's going on there. fucking game. I had this down, and then they decided to fuck me. Mm-hmm. Sure. God damn. It's just like every bad outcome that could happen is the one that you get. Doesn't matter now. Once you can't see first place, this one's over. As far as I know. Honestly, I don't think. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to get past this part, and I don't think I can get past any of the other stuff after it. So this is probably about it for Burnout. This is about how I remember it too. I haven't played it since 2002. I played the other games a lot more, and they're pretty frustrating too, but they're also really good. But this is how I remember it being, just like almost more frustrating than good. I heard that the GameCube one's easier than the PS2 one, but it doesn't really seem like it to me. It just seems like the exact same thing. But I honestly do remember getting bored with this one pretty quick when I rented it. Um, the other games are a lot more enjoyable because they've got, once you get like frustrated enough with the crash mode or with the driving, with the racing, you can do the crash mode, kind of mix it up or whatever. So this game and Dominator both kind of have that where it's just the racing. But at least Dominator has like road rage and stuff and like modern, like without the takedown elements, it's also, and the whole game is just focused on not smashing into other cars at super high speeds. It's very, very, very difficult for me to do. So yeah, I finished the first two championships, and then after that, I feel like I'm shut down already. I should have brought a screaming pillow along with me for this one. This game needs a solid screaming pillow. I definitely remember wanting to just like completely throw my DualShock controller when I played this originally. Damn. What the hell? Fuck. That's a compact car, indeed. Was that right at the end? Gosh, I hope it was. It's just so sweet when that happens. No, we're not even on lap 3 yet. This map is huge. I missed my turn. Now I'm in 4th place. 4th place. First is visible to 4th though, which is wild. This late in the game, that would still be the case. Oh, fuck you. Third lap. And final. And let's start it off with a big nasty crash. Let's kick it off that way with a crash that lets me lose first place. Excellent. And I've taken the turn wrong, so we're off to just all sorts of terrible mistakes being made in a short span of time. And what we're hoping for is that the computer... Oh, never mind. It'll be me that does the wrecking. Looks like we're going to blow this one. Oh well. Shit. Yeah, I need you to have a really nasty wreck, buddy. I need that to happen. Nah, one that doesn't involve me, though, you shithead. God. Oh, they always involve me. There's no way to not involve me in your wreck. The traffic is always somehow just perfectly aligned to fuck me up. I'm afraid this one's over already. God damn it, it is. Look how far out first is. I think there might have been more better particle effects on the Rex on PS2, but I don't know. I remember it looking really like safety glass popping out and bouncing on the road. Fuck! I'm in fourth now, probably. The better I drive, like, the more serious any accident is. If I'm barely in first and I wreck, I'm probably gonna still be in first. But if I'm tearing ass and I'm in first, and I've used like booster and stuff, I'm way out in first, and I wreck, then I'm in fourth. I'm in fourth. Look at this dumb shit. This is too hard. This game would be a lot more fun if it wasn't so, like, this is too much. I'm gonna go ahead and run this race out no matter how it goes, and then I'm probably gonna wrap it up after that. That's a damn shame. I wanted to play more, but it doesn't want me to play it. That's the case. I do remember I was really unimpressed with this when I first played it. I just thought it was too hard, and like I was like, crashes are cool, but this game is just way too hard, and the controls are shitty. I actually don't think the controls are shitty now. I think they're fantastic. I just think that what they expect me to do is too hard. It may just control better on GameCubes. Yeah, I don't know. But the rating for this game is going to be heavily impacted by its difficulty and how little of it I'm able to play. And usually that's a sign that the game doesn't have much in it. Like, even though there's like 4 more Grand Prix I haven't done, I mean, they're already it's the same tracks kind of connected together or whatever. I don't think there's a whole lot more to see, and that's probably why they hid it behind such a high difficulty level. So players would have to spend a few weeks trying to get through something. I'm not going to spend a few weeks on it. And again, it's already completely lost because there's no. I can't see the. I said I'm going to go ahead and finish it out, but yeah, it's completely lost. Like, first place, he's gone. He's way, way gone. I'll never see him again, probably. He got away. Once they get away and they're no longer affected by traffic, they're unstoppable. Okay, I actually see him a little bit, so maybe he can be caught. Probably not, though. there's like some tipping point where as a game becomes more challenging, it eventually becomes boring, and that's when you for me, it's whenever I had to redo the same thing like so many times. Uh, a lot of times it's just I don't think I think it hurts how much the game holds up if it's just a grind to get anywhere or do anything. This game's way they really have the AI tuned up a little too high here. There's too many bad things that can happen to the player, like randomly, like these intersections and stuff. That's amazing. I don't understand why he's going so slow all of a sudden, but okay. I'll take advantage of it. So anyway, this was the original Burnout. I'm gonna go ahead and start talking like I'm wrapping up the stream now because I am. It's too hard. I don't know where I would rate it. Somewhere between a 6 and a 7, possibly. Lacks content, too hard, very good controls, good graphics, very fast-paced gameplay, fun, but too hard to make progress in. So that's the kind of thing where it's like, this is a fun racing game. There's a lot of fun racing games on PS2 and GameCube. I would just reach for one that I'm not gonna get stuck on the third level. You know what I mean? So. Kind of the same issue that Driver had. I never really had that big of a problem with Driver, or it's like I was able to get through the tutorial part, which everybody gets stuck on, in the parking garage and all that. But it was hard, and I probably wouldn't bother to do it now. That's why I've never done a stream of Driver. Um, so like that kind of thing really turns new players away, like really bad. Like if they can't get past a level or two into a game. And I know a lot of people have started Driver and just been like, nah. And the only reason why I stuck with it back in the day was because I really wanted to see, like, that kind of open world point to point thing wasn't really common until Driver came around. So. I can't believe I won that shit. That's amazing. Alright, I'll stick it out then. As long as I can still get through this stuff, but man, it's so random. Like I had that race completely lost, and then all of a sudden the computer. I've seen the computer stop driving in one of these races before, where it didn't look like they wrecked. It was the race before this one. There was a wreck at the intersection. There were two guys ahead of me, and one of them wrecked, and the other one just kind of stopped. Like maybe it was a really weird wreck, and it just didn't look like a wreck, but I don't know. But it was also at the very, very end of the race. And it was another race where I was completely losing. And then they're like, you know what? Here you go. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, there's only 6 really anyway. So, yeah, there's not a lot of content. I'd say this game's probably a 7. The sequels are just so much better. And they're hard too, but they've got more to them than just being hard. They've got the crash mode to go blow off some steam if I get stuck on a race too. Wow. It's the required place here. Go real fast and then wreck? Hell yeah. Exactly what the nitro's for. It's for when you're tired of being in first place. First place has also disappeared. So that's a requirement again. I keep running into those little shit. That's not gonna cut it. I don't know what the requirement is, but third ain't gonna cut it. Pretty much guarantee that. Second. Seems pretty doable. Ah, he just went unscathed, didn't he? That's amazing. Of course he fucking did. I, on the other hand, have to wreck into the same car twice because I was spawned directly behind it. This middle lane is considered oncoming, yet is like one of the safest places to travel. That's that whole nitro. Still can't even see first place. There we go. I can almost see him now. Maybe subject to the laws of physics as we know them if I start seeing him. Which means I could wreck. I'm getting the new Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. I'm excited about that. That's already downloaded. It just is locked until it releases on Friday or something. That'd be awesome. I don't play a lot of golf games, and I certainly don't play a lot of sports games. But when I do, it's the top pick. I somehow instantly got nitrous again, and I'm not quite sure why. Fuck me! Fucking black car at night. Oh man, this just decided no, I was doing too well. Decided I can't do that. It's all about this brutal RNG more than anything. Nope. No squeezing past that when they decide to have a wreck. Way to go, dumbass. lap and put a little heat on it. Now we all have to wreck. Fun. I believe I'm doing well enough to get second, though. That's all that matters here. Maybe even first, yeah, as the luck turns out. Alright. I will say the one lesson from this game seems to be that don't worry so much about the turbo, the nitro, even though it makes you way, way, way faster, it seems like. I mean, it does seem to make a difference. Also, the computer slingshots so much that it doesn't matter. They keep up with you anyway. So don't get yourself into situations where you wreck a bunch to get nitro, because the detriment of wrecking is much, much worse than the benefit of nitro. I don't think it's really true in other Burnout games. They don't really play the same. The nitro is like a bigger part of the game, and you can use it all the time, and have to decide whether to use it, you know, when you have a lot or very little. The thing that'll keep me plugged in on this game, though, is the great control. It controls really well. This is a good arcade racing game feel with just the right amount of drift, grip, and everything. Everything feels just about right. And it's good because in a racing game where you can wreck so realistically, so easily, by making contact with damn near anything at any kind of speed, you need the controls to be super sharp. Oh shit. That car I just couldn't see because of its color. Second it is, I guess. Kinda got boned at the very end, but okay. Have to get first. 1 credit. I think we can all see where this is going. There's no pushing your way slowly through cars or anything like that. Any contact is game over time. Boom. Fucking intersections, man. Ran out of time, actually. Wow. The moving wall moved in front of where I was going. Oh shit. Ugh. Incredible turn of events. Best wreck I've seen so far, too. That was some sort of fucked up physics glitch. You know, the year this game was released, a friend of mine who worked in game development, well, more of an acquaintance, I don't really know the dude, he's a friend's friend, but he told me physics are the new graphics. Man, I wish that maxim had held true. I feel like the focus immediately went back to graphics, and some of the most amazing physics developments we were getting in games kind of stagnated out. Just my opinion. That's where they stole the win from me, right there. It's my last credit, and they stole it from me, even though I was driving better than all the other computer cars. They put a bus right there. I don't know, man. The game's main conceit is these cool wrecks with the traffic, but at the same time, it's just like this game almost makes me just wish I could turn off the traffic because I feel like I'm getting screwed. Like it's just like, yeah, but what about all the good driving I did? You're taking that all away from me now because you randomly decided to spawn a bus right in front of me? It doesn't feel very satisfying. All the traffic decided to get all swervy and weird, driving ways that they normally don't. So I don't know what to say about that. Normally I can just sort of thread the needle, but this time they decided they were going to go crazy on me. There's this again. This one's over now. What a bummer. Man, I was doing well, and then they spawned a bus in front of me. That's the title of every review of this game should be. I was doing great at this, and then they decided to put a fucking bus in front of my car. So I feel cheated, mostly. I feel cheated, and like this is not a representation of how I was doing. Yeah, they cheated me because they put a bus in front of my fucking car. That's the way this one goes. I have the time to play more, I just don't know if I have the desire. I guess I'll give it one more shot. I mean, it is a fun racing game, like in a vacuum. Like, if you're just looking at this at the time it came out, it really was one of the best PS2 and GameCube racing games for like street racing. And I certainly like it better than like it's really like a better playing game than something like Midnight Club, which is real choppy. Shit. But it's also wicked frustrating. It doesn't feel satisfying without the takedowns and stuff in it. It's a little short on content, and mostly it's just wicked frustrating. It's frustrating for frustrating reasons, where it spawns traffic and stuff. Seven out of 10. Pretty good. Sequels are way better. I was in first with a bullet, turboed past everyone. How bad are they going to punish me? Am I still in first? Not quite. Not quite. You see why I say don't sweat getting the nitro, though? Nitro doesn't put you any further ahead than not having nitro. The most you can be ahead of the enemies in this game is a foot. They're always biting at your heels because they have some magic boost. So they're just right there. They're always just going to be right there, just right there behind you. Makes the nitro feel a little pointless. Makes risking death for nitro feel real pointless. Invisible car got me. There's too much bloom on the screen and shit for me to make that out. Couldn't see it. Dickhead. He's like stopped and then just pulled right up on it. Right up into where I'm turning. They let me have it. Nice. Shit. Saw it coming and still couldn't stop. Boost available now. Boost gone. We took it away from you. Giant truck. Doing the giant truck thing again. All right. I might even have to do Dominator again. When I did it on real hardware, which you think would be better, but I'm using a regular display, and I think the converter I was using actually may have added more input delay to it. It didn't feel as smooth as this does. Not to mention, I think that DualShock controller I was using is probably in rough shape. I mean, this one kind of is too, but I still think it's handling better. We'll see how I feel about it after I play 2 and 3. I might be addicted to Burnout at that point, or maybe not. Because this game is like, it's making me want to play the better Burnout games. That's what this game does. If you play it now, you'll just want to play a newer, better Burnout. You're not going to hate this or anything. You're just going to want to play one of the newer ones because they're just better. This is like a sampler of what Burnout's supposed to be like. God damn it. I'm going to run out every race. I'm going to go ahead and drive them all. Sometimes the computer wrecks and a bunch of weird shit happens at the end, and you never know. I might get lucky. I didn't use any credits getting here. So I've got 3. So let's just see if I get lucky. I might lose time on this race, though, because it's going so poorly that I don't even know if I'll be able to stay in it. I don't know if I'll be able to stay in the game. 1. Just barely got that. Am I losing for a fair reason right now? Like, that's my issue with this game. Am I losing because of bullshit? Like, you saw how far ahead I should be, right? Like, I was tearing ass, driving perfectly, using up all my nitro. Just basically flawless, precise work. Then they spawn a bus in front of me, and whether I could have dodged that or not, I didn't. You know? I'm like, that's one mistake, one tiny mistake, and they're instantly past me. They're instantly completely past me. The race is over. It's too late. Fucked up. That's it. Man, that's wild. That sucks, too. It sucks because it's not, like, representative of how well I did or didn't do in this round. Just like the other rounds where I drove like shit and they all wrecked at the very end. Also not representative of my skill. All right. Thanks for the insanity of whatever was going on there at the end. I somehow get to win. Was that the third and final? All right, Twilight Grand Prix. How much time I got here? Yeah, I'll be on for about another half hour or so, maybe, if I need to. So, as long as I'm making a little bit of progress. I am making more progress than I thought. It's frustrating, but it's not stopping me as much as I thought it was gonna. I think all my frustration just stems from the fact that it's like, I didn't do that. But you just kind of have to embrace the chaos. And I think the sequels, because they're so much more chaotic in nature, like, they're not just you're going real fast, real fast, real fast, and then boom. It's more like, oh, just shit's flying everywhere constantly, you know? So, it's easier to embrace the chaos in those games, I think. Ah! What a waste this all is. I guess I lose a credit if I reset the first race. I mean, I might as well just quit and go to the main menu. It just doesn't feel worth continuing when I just smash the first two cars I see. YOLO. Oh, shit. That was terrifying. Get nothing for it. Get second place for it. That was glitching why they weren't showing me the bar, and I'm like, why am I not building bar? The bar was definitely full. Fuck. And it's fourth now, after just absolutely dominating. Absolutely, I'm leaving them in the, well, theoretically leaving them in the dust, but no, there's somehow they put my heels the entire time. There's no benefit to that other than it makes the race over faster. Really, I truly mean that. You don't get shit for like boosting out ahead of everyone else. You get nothing for it. If anything, you might lose more positions when you wreck somehow. Like the game needs to punish you for doing well and then making one tiny mistake. Come on. Now I'm somehow in first. So if you're doing terrible in Iraq, you get a boost. If you're doing great in Iraq, you get horribly beat down. It's their idea of balancing, but it's awful. Have you ever had a job where you have a coworker who only contacts you on your days off? I don't even take days off very often. I've got like 350 hours of PTO or some shit, right? And this guy only ever calls or texts on the days that I have off. Like only. Like specifically. It's real weird and it's become very obvious at this point. So I'm making an extra special point to not even bother to listen to that voicemail because it's bullshit, man. Come on. Come on. Like I don't even know what compels somebody to act like that. And it's weird too, because it's not like you're gonna catch me partying when I said I was sick. First of all, I didn't say I was sick. I didn't give any reason at all for taking these days off. Just wanted to hang out. I mean, the reasons actually I already gave you guys just a second ago. 350 hours of PTO. You gotta burn it up at some point. They start capping it at like 375 or something. Also, I don't party. I don't drink. I'm not gonna be out doing anything wild. You're not gonna catch me doing something crazy. Just sitting here playing some GameCube, man. The first is just never going to be seen again, huh? It's one of those got way too far out there situations. Well, shit. I assume I've got to get first to get through this, too. There's no real shakeups in this race. I'm in second. First is in first. I don't know where he is. I don't know if I'm ever going to see him again. I don't know if I'll ever see third again, but I bet after a wreck or two I will. Yeah, I'd probably be seeing third about now. Probably be getting some third place action going. If that didn't do it, the next one definitely will. Third's definitely not going to cut it. I wonder if second will cut it, though. I sure hope so. Because, like I said, first is gone. He's gone. Like, I don't know. He's on another planet, dude. I guess I'm in third now. No, not quite yet. Something real bad must have happened to third and fourth in this race. Something unusually bad. that good enough? Nope. Is this the first event or the second one? It's the second event, isn't it? Oh, they created a little shit wall for me. I don't even think I'm ever going to get within pissing distance of first. How the fuck did first end up behind me there? I was in second when I wrecked, and then first zips past from behind me? We're in a fucking time warp now. Holy shit. What the fuck is going on in this game? Okay. Somehow wasn't a wreck, and I've got to take advantage of this. God damn it. My punishment for winning just rolled in. Thanks. I'm sorry. It's my fault, really, for winning and for doing good. Can't have that. Don't worry, though. They're in with the fix. They got the fix for me doing well. Gotta make sure that doesn't happen. They're gonna make sure they cheat me out of fucking everything. The fix is in. The fix is in. The The traffic, they do some sort of ranking system like a shooter where if you're doing well, they like fucking crank up the traffic or something. It feels so fucking fake, I gotta say. Like how, like I'll be doing great and then all of a sudden the traffic is like a whole different situation. The fix is in. They got it in place. Make sure I can't win. Make sure I can't win. Make sure it's not fair. Spawn some more cars in front of me. Do some special wrecks that shouldn't happen. Yeah, third place. There we go. Fuck this. I'm done. I'm done. It's not terrible. It's not great. The main thing, all of the Burnout personality is missing. Like nothing's here yet. This is just the most generic racing game possible. Controls are really, really good. Physics are really good. Graphics are excellent. All that stuff is top notch, but there's no life to it, no personality. The racing is pretty bogus. There's lots of random number generated crap in your way. They feel like that they just tune up to like make challenges when you're doing well. It's really frustrating. It's a lot harder than it should be, and it's kind of used to cover up a fairly thin bunch of content. On PS1, this would have been considered fully featured, but as a PS2 game, it feels like even as we got later in the PS1 games tended to deliver more. You get something like Ridge Racer Type 4, that's a way more complete package with way more style than this game has, you know what I mean? But this was showing off next-gen graphics, next-gen controls, next-gen physics. Very impressive in that regard. What's even better, though, is they made a real game out of it. That's Burnout 2. Burnout 2 and 3 just pick up what this game, put in place and really, really bring it to life, and they're better games. So this one's a 7 out of 10. The other games are more in the 8, 9 range, and they're just way better. But anyway, not a bad game, certainly. There's way worse racing games out there. This just feels like the skeleton of a really excellent racing game, and that's what it really is. So that's Burnout on the GameCube. Pretty much matches my memories of playing it on PS2. Very similar. I don't think that the different versions of the game are very different. And I'll do Burnout 2 soon, because this just makes you crave it. Playing Burnout 1 is just going to make you want to play one of the later, more interesting Burnouts. It's 2, 3, and Dominator are like the games built out of this concept. So I'll be back with some of those at some point. We'll do some more action games this weekend. Thank you for watching, and everybody have a good day.